guys, who is ready for Saturday night takeaway? I'm going to kick off with the prize draw, then we are going to get cracking. So, our last two winners were Kathy Quinney and Ellie Price. I've messaged you both, so I just need your address and I will pop your prizes in the post. On Tuesday, we made cottage pie and James was practicing his cooking skills. It was a nightmare. We had 168 shares, so we have one prize in the pot. We are going for 200 shares. Let's get two prizes in this pot, guys. Right, here we go. Are you ready? Can you see? 15. Boom. That is not going to take me long to find. Let me write that down. Let me write it down. 15. Fantastic. Right, today we are making sweet potato curry and onion bhajis. I'm going to try not to make a hash of the hob. Hopefully it'll all turn on and it'll all be okay and I won't burn myself or burn the pan. So if you are tuning in, come and say hey. Let me know what you're having for dinner. If you're a newbie watching for the very first time, just comment newbie. And if you hit the share button, just comment share, just like Tracy Wakefield has just done and Kat Field, and you will be in the next prize draw, which will be on Tuesday. Right, I'm going to turn this round and we are going to start. There's quite a lot to do today, guys. Quite a lot. My camera's on the wonk. I can't make it. Can you hear me okay? Hi, Lisa. Hey, Annette. Right, you can see that all okay, can't you? Are we there? Are we there? Yes, I think so. Right, first up, we need to get sweet potato out and roasted in the oven. So, I have got sweet potato chunks. These are frozen, so they might take a little bit longer. These ones are from Morrison's. Like, it's Saturday night. We're making this as easy as possible. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, Michelle. Oh, enjoy your gammon. Thank you for the shares. You'll all be in the prize draw. Right, I'm going to tip this all over the tray. I've got another bag as well, so I'm going to get that out because we want quite a bit of sweet potato. Let me chuck that in my bin bowl. And the other one. I'm just going to pop half of this one on. There we go. That is going to do nicely. Boom. Whack that one back in the freezer. So, once that's done, we're going to spray it with fry light and we're going to whack this in the oven. It's going to take about 15-20 minutes and we're going to turn it at half time. So in around 10 minutes, if you guys can say sweet potato, that would be amazing because I will probably forget because I'll be jibber jabbering to you guys, okay? Fry light all over it. Whack it in the oven. So we're just roasting our sweet potato first. If you want to use fresh and cut it up, happy days, but it's Saturday night and I want to make this as easy as possible. Right, whack that in the oven, then we are going to get the pan on. So once we've got this curry on and made, we're going to make the onion bhajis because they don't take too long. Thank you, Wendy. We had a good party last night. Thank you very much. Right, so let's get our onions and peppers. I don't know if there has been a mad rush on frozen onions and peppers and things, but we had none in Aldi. There were no peppers in Aldi. There were no frozen peppers in Tesco's. Who has been raiding my supermarkets? So Andrew's been up to Morrison's to get these. Right. Fry light your pan. In here, we're going to whack a couple of onions. So I'm using frozen, so like half a bag. And then we're going to whack in a load of peppers as well. Remember that? That's just speed. So whack it all in. Half the bag for onions. Boom. And then a load of peppers as well. Hi Lorraine, thank you very much. So this is, I'm just doing half the peppers as well. This is going to be a really easy curry. Get a spoon. If you haven't clicked follow already, please go to the top of the page and click follow because Facebook are changing their settings, and if you've liked the page, in a few weeks when they swap over, I'm going to disappear. If you hit follow, make sure you're following, you're going to get, you'll be able to still follow, but the likers will not, okay? Can you see everything okay? Got it turned enough. Right, so all we're doing is just frying off these onions with peppers. I'm going to do one thing at a time, otherwise I'll make a hash here. There we go. So we'll do the onion bhajis once this gets boiling. Let me flip the kettle on. So we're just going to fry these off for 10 minutes and then we're going to whack in the rest of the ingredients. Thank you very much, Magdalene. Magdalene. Oh God, I've probably butchered your name. So sorry. Hi, Wendy. Thank you very much. Hey, Carol. Thank you for the share. And Trina and Diane. Have we got any newbies on here? Where are the newbies? Everybody say hi to the newbies. So we just need to get these going. And then we can start the bhajis. I don't want to start the bhajis and burn this. How do you follow? You just go to the top of the page. I think it's next to the like button. They've not made it very easy to find, to be fair. If you click on follow, click on it, see first, it should come up. Should come up, people. But it's the original diva you want to be following. Hi, Sarah Edwards, Maria. Who else have we got on here? Thanks for the share, Jackie. We're going for 200 today. Let's see if we can get up there. Thank you for the stars as well. They are all being donated to charity. So every time you hit those star buttons, once a month when they pay me, I'm sending the money over to the Unique Foundation for survivors of childhood sexual abuse. So it would be amazing if when we get off here, if we had like 5,000 stars. That would be awesome. Let's go for 200 shares, 5,000 stars. Boom. Let's see if we can do it, peeps. It doesn't give me a running total anymore. Vicky's a newbie. Hi, Vicky. Just make sure you hit the follow. So we cook the dinner. Once we've cooked it, I'll take pictures of it and I will post the pictures on this page with the recipe. So just make sure you are following. Thank you, Paula, but that's where all the recipes will be, with all the links to everything, the Spice and Tice, the YouTube channel, everything. Thank you for the stars, Vicky. And Sarah, boom, and we're going to hit 5,000. I hope so. I really want to raise so much money. Like, imagine if we raised like £1,500 in a year on this page. How cool would that be? Absolutely awesome. I need to see if I can get somebody on here from the Unique Foundation to do a live and tell you all about it, because I always feel like I don't do it justice because I don't want to get it wrong. So we should get somebody, see if I can get someone. I will ask. Right, we're just frying these off and then we're going to add all our spices in. Thank you very much, Kerry Gross and Tina Austin. Oh my God, they're coming through freaking fast. Boom. Thank you very much, guys. Good evening, Rachel. How are you? And Leslie. Thank you, Leslie. Boom. This is awesome. Awesome sauce. I'm just waiting for Andrew to come back. He's out walking. I've not told him he's got to do the rabbit yet. We're still doing our neighbour's rabbit. She's not home yet. It's been 3 weeks. I need to ring actually and find out when is she coming home. Bless her. She's probably in a safe place though where she is. I'm hoping they're going to have given her a COVID jab while she's in there as well. What we're cooking, we are making sweet potato curry. So the sweet potatoes are roasted in the oven and we're just frying off the veg. And then we're going to whack in the spices in a minute. Hi Tracy, how are you? I can read the comments because this is quite easy at the minute. Usually I'm doing chopping and stuff and I can't read the comments. Lamb and rosemary sweet potato pie. Ooh, delicious, Christine. Delicious. Andrew loves a pie. Holly likes a pie too. Right, I think we're about there. Right, we've got a lot of spices. So as I do it, I'm going to put them to one side so I know what I'm doing. Right, I need onion and garlic and ginger. Right, So I am using frozen garlic. Now there's quite a lot of garlic in here, 6 cloves, but I will post the recipe later. So I'm going to whack in a good couple of handfuls. Loads of garlic. Just going to keep the other half away. Whack it in, girls, whack it in. Oh dear. Next up, ginger. Don't worry, I will post the recipe later. Thank you, Fiona. I'm glad they help. Honestly, when I first did my first cooking live, I was like, Donna, what are you doing? But I was like, if it helps one person, then boom, happy days. That one wasn't much in that one, so I'm just going to get another one. And I love frozen, like I discovered frozen herbs and vegetables in lockdown. They are an absolute godsend. The kettle is boiled. Thank you very much. Right, ginger's in. Give that a good stir. So with Slimming World, you just want to use loads of herbs and spices. That's where you're going to get all your flavour from. It's still going to taste awesome, but it's just not going to have all the sins and the fat in. If you ordered this from a takeaway, it would have so many sins in. I absolutely love sweet potato. Holly's actually reading a book with her tutor online, and it said about sweet potato, and the tutor said to her, do you know much about it? Have you ever ate sweet potato? And she's like, yeah, mummy eats it all the time. It's really healthy. Hi Angela, thank you very much for the stars. They are all going to charity. If I've missed any comments, I do my best to catch up with them all at the end, but it can be a lot. And if you've messaged me, I promise you I will get back to you. I'm literally, as soon as I'm messaging, more are coming through, but I will get back to you as quickly as I can. Thank you for the share, Kathy. Hey, Katie. Thank you very much. Right, we're going to put the rest of the spices in, okay? Are you ready? So we've done the garlic, we've done the ginger. Now we're going to put half a teaspoon of chilli powder in. You can get any of these spices from any supermarket. Aldi doesn't always have everything. The bigger ones will. Pop it out the way when you're done so you don't get confused. So we've just put chilli powder in. Then we are going with coriander. 1 teaspoon of coriander going in. She says, come on, Donna. Oh my God, hang on. Hang on. There we go. Done. 1 teaspoon of coriander. Next up, oh, drop me bowl. Hang on. Cumin up next. I can't read the comments at the minute because I'm chucking it in here. I need to concentrate a minute. Come on. Come on. Cumin gone in. Next up, paprika. 1 teaspoon. Oh, darn it. Hang on, people. You're going to have to come in the cupboard with me. Look at this cupboard. All these spices. I've got the wrong paprika out. Hang on. Hang on. Does my organisation, like, astound you? Here we are. We don't want smoked paprika. I've got the wrong one out. Now you're on the squiff look. Right. Are you all right? We're all back on. Normal paprika. Teaspoon of that. Wow, that'll do. I'll post the recipe later, so don't panic. Then we want 2 teaspoons of curry powder. I like curry powder, so I'm just going to put an extra bit in. An extra little bit in. Right, that's all our spices in. Oh yeah. Smells so good. So good. Don't worry if you can't. Oh, sweet potato in the oven. Well done. Who was that? 5 stars for you. Oh, I think we're all right. Give me a bit longer. It's because it's frozen. It's going to take a little bit longer. Remind me again in 5 minutes, whoever that was with a very good memory. Lisa Gill. Thank you. Frozen's going to take a little bit longer, remember. So once we've done this bit, we're going to bring it to the boil, And then we're going to make our bhajis. Yum! Yum. This is so quick and easy. So quick and easy. Not too far for you if you missed that. Tony Vegan. Sweet potatoes! Love them, love them, love them. This smells so good. One day, Facebook are going to evolve to scratch and sniff, and you'll be able to scratch the screen and smell my dinner. Hi Becky! Hello, hello! What's James having? Not curry. Holly will have curry. James is having fish fingers tonight. Bless him. Bless us. I love that you all know that James won't eat it. Holly will want both. She'll want fish fingers and curry. She likes the cake and eat it, that girl. She's like a mom. Right, the kettle boiled, so we want 700 mils of boiling water. There we go. And we're going to whack in a good 3-4 tablespoons of tomato puree. I'm probably going to use all this up. Yeah. This is a really cheap dinner as well. So if you're struggling in January and you've still got a week to go till payday, this is a cheap dinner, guys. And you can freeze it and it'll even do your lunch the next day. Right, I don't think I can get any more out of that one. Give it a stir. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Smells amazing. Right, boiling water going in. There we go. Right, we're going to bring that to the boil. And we're going to let it boil and simmer. Oh God, splashing everywhere. For 15 minutes. And now we're going to make our bhajis. Can you eat sweet potato on Slimming World SP? I don't think so. Sweet potato is free food, isn't it? Double check that. Off the top of my head, I'm saying no because I think the sweet potatoes is free. Does anybody else know the question to Liz's question? No, does anybody know the answer to Liz's question? Hi, Kath. Hello, hello. Right, we're going to bring that to the boil. So whilst that's doing, we are going to make our bhajis. So I've got some grease-proof paper on a tray. Thank you, Tracy. Your stars are going to charity. In a bowl. Right, I'm just going to grate. Hang on, right. Let me get organised. I'm coming over here so I can read your comments. Yeah, it's free, so not on SP. There we go. See, you get all your questions answered on here. There's loads of really clever people. Not like me. Not on SP read, guys. Not on SP. Do a chickpea one. You can do chickpeas because they're classed as protein. Butternut squash. You can have butternut squash. So swap the sweet potato for butternut squash. I love butternut squash. If you ever see one of my recipes and you're like, oh, I don't like that bit, just tweak it and change it. Right, so I'm adding a carrot to my onion bhajis to bulk them up and to add a little bit of extra speed. You can do them with sweet potato as well if you wanted, but I didn't want like sweet potato overload. Then we need our onions. I grate my onions because it's like, can you see what I'm doing? You can't even see, can you? Sorry, that was really useful, wasn't it? So we're bubbling away over there and we are just literally going to make our onion bhajis really quickly and whack them in the oven. Andrew's just got home, so I'll inform him that he needs to go and do the rabbit. That he hates. The rabbit hates him. It got really stroppy with me the other day. I thought I'll go and clean it out quickly. Went over. Oh, the oven. Thank you. Then I'll tell you about the rabbit. Right, I'm going to give him a toss over. and I think we're doing good. Get a spoon, turn them over. They're going to take a little bit longer because they're frozen. Maybe should have started them a little bit before the live, but hey ho. There we go. There we go. Spray it again, whack it in the oven. Boom. It's on. Right. What were we doing? Onion. Right. I just grate my onion. I'm going to probably cry, but it's the quickest way to do it. Where's my grater? So just grab your onion, stand back, and try not to cry. Yes, you can watch later. I'll see you later. Just make sure you follow it, and then you're not going to lose it. Grate your onion. Try not to breathe and cry. And watch your fingers all at the same time. There we go. I'm doing well. I'm not crying currently. Don't need that bit. Hang on. Try not to do it. Rabbit. Yes, Andrew has got to do the rabbit. So our neighbour, we had to get an ambulance to her. And she's still in hospital, but she has a rabbit that everybody else forgot about except for us. So we've been doing the rabbit for her, and it hates us. Well, it really hates Andrew. But I went the other day to clean it out, and I thought the dustpan and brushing that she's got her set up, and it's so clean and tidy in there. I went to do it, and it went to attack the dustpan, and I was like, oh my god! It growls at you as well. It's like a dog. Let me just give this a stir. Oh yeah, it's bubbling away nicely, so it's just going to reduce right down. Thank you, Kim, you'll be in the next prize draw. So I'm making carrot and I've just stirred it, thank you. Carrot and onion bhajis. I'm going to do another onion as well, I think. I'll have a look in a sec. Let me have a look. Oh, I think we might be alright actually. I think we might be alright. Here we go. Right, now I'm starting to cry. I was doing well. Grated onion and carrot in there. Right, what else do we need? 60 grams of flour. So get your scales. My scales are just from Sainsbury's. The rabbit can have that carrot. Might make friends with us. I'm glad when she's back, we won't have to do the damn thing anymore. 60 grams of flour. So this has got syns in. Hang on, it was set 9 syns for 60 grams of flour. That's horrific, isn't it? So make sure your scales are on. 60 grams, I've done too much. Hang on. Hang on. It slipped out too much. This is why you got to weigh. Otherwise you're going to have like extra syns that you didn't even know about. Boom. Almost done. Right, what else do we want in there? Put it over here. We're going to put in a little bit of cumin, coriander, and a little bit of chilli as well, for a bit of flavour. Oh, do you know what I was going to chuck in as well? Turmeric. Forgot to get that out as well. Coriander, cumin. I'm going to whack in a little bit of frozen chilli. I think we've got that. It's all frozen. Genius. Genius. So this is frozen chilli. I'm going to add a little bit of that in. Done. A little bit of lemon juice. Then I'll add a teeny bit of water just to bring it together, to make like a little bit of batter. Let's see if that's enough. Give it another stir. Oh yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good, guys. Give this a stir. smells good. So you could do sweet potato if you want. I've just done carrot, just so it tastes a little bit different from dinner. Didn't want sweet potato as well. Hi Christine, how are you? Thank you very much. So you only want it a little bit wet so it forms like a batter. And then we're just going to roll them into balls, fry like them and whack them in the oven. Right. Just mould them in your hands. Get in there, give it a good rub. So this is going to be 9 syns for the whole mix. So depending on how many bhajis you make, just split it. Thank you for the shares. Potatoes. Okay, let me just roll these up. And then we're done. You could have grated the whole of that carrot actually, and another onion. And you'd have got a lot more. I'm only going to get 3 out of this, 3 big ones. So I'll have 1. So 9 syns. So these are going to work out 3 syns each. So if you use more speed, more carrot or more sweet potato or more onions, it's going to make it go further. Boom. 3's enough. Andrew will have 2. I'll have 1. I'm going to whack them in the oven. Let me show you. Look at those. So if you doubled up your speed, they wouldn't be 3 syns each. They'd be like 1.5 syns each. So then you could have more. Boom. Right, I'm just going to whack them in the oven. Yes, I used plain flour. Right, sweet potatoes are okay, but I now can't see. Thank you for the stars. Let me mix this again. Give it a stir, give it a stir. Right, onion bhajis are in the oven. Everything's in. Hang on. I've got to get James's fish fingers in. Hang on, hang on. I cannot fit them in. Yeah, hang on, babe. What's the matter? Oh, okay. I'll have a look in a minute. Oh, right. What's up next? Mint sauce. We're going to make the mint sauce super quickly. This is for the onion bhajis. Oh, that's looking good, isn't it? Reduced right down. I'll just turn it down a little bit because my sweet potato is still going. Right. Next up, our mint sauce. So I've put my mint leaves in the bowl. I don't use a knife because I'll chop my fingers off, especially when I'm talking to you guys. So I just use scissors. And I'm just going to chop it up whilst I'm talking to you. You have that problem. Is that with the glasses, Yvonne? It's a nightmare, isn't it? I think when this is all over, I'm going to go and get my eyes lasered. I'm going to pluck up the courage. I'm such a wuss when it comes to eyeballs, but I've so had enough of wearing glasses. And the fact that I can't really... I need some new ones, and I can't go down and... Well, I don't want to. Every time I go down, the queue's massive. I can't be bothered. So I do need some new glasses. Yes, James is a fussy eater. He's an absolute nightmare. He always has been. Everyone laughs at me when I talk about James, because seriously, he did not eat solid food until he was 13 months old. Literally, I couldn't get him to take a bottle. I breastfed him and he wouldn't eat. And God, I used to have to feed him like 12 times a day because he wouldn't take a bottle. He was an absolute nightmare. Oven, I've just checked the oven. We're all good, guys. I've not burnt it yet. We're all right. And then he lived on cheese for like another 18 months. Literally cheese. We were going to Disneyland Paris, and the health visitor was saying, you've got to stop giving him your milk. And I'm like, well, if I don't feed him, he's not going to eat anything. And she was like, he'll eat eventually. He went a whole day with having nothing because he wouldn't eat. And I was like, do you know what, I'm just doing what I want. Just doing what I want. There we go. Mothers know best. You know your kids, don't you? Right, we've chopped the mint. Done. Give that a stir. Oh, that's reduced right down and it smells amazing. It smells amazing. Mint chopped. fat-free Greek yogurt. Let me get a spoon. I don't even measure this out, I literally just whack it in. I've got another tub out as well. Gonna need some more. I literally love this stuff. Let me get the other tub. One's all gone. That one was from Aldi. This one's from Tesco. Probably a quid more in Tesco's. You don't get any more in your tub. Love Aldi. I mentioned that. Love Aldi. Oh, you've had injections into your eyes. Now that just terrifies me. Oh my god. No. Right. Oh, that's loads, Donna. We're going to be eating mint sauce for a week. It's all good. Love it. Andrew always, when it's getting low, he'll always go and whack a load of yoghurt in. You're probably not meant to put that much yoghurt in, but I love it. Some lemon juice. Give it a stir. If you want it with a bit of kick, you could put a little bit of chilli in it as well. Let me check the oven. Oh, get in there. Come on, sweet potato. Come on. Can I do a roast beef dinner? Oh, do you know what? It's all in the oven, isn't it? I'd just be stood here yapping the whole time. There's not a lot to cook. I hate cooking a roast dinner. It's such a faff. So many pans. There we go. Mint. So I'm going to put some more lemon juice in. Lemon juice. I don't even have a lemon to squeeze. I just chuck the lemon juice in. Right, I'm going to turn that right down onto low because that bit's ready. We just need sweet potato. Right, lemon juice done. Mums do know best. Don't listen to the health visitor and that. You know if there's something wrong with your child. They think you're neurotic, don't worry about it. He was really poorly once, James was, and I went to the doctors and I've been fobbed off, and I went down and I was like, I'm refusing to move out of here until somebody takes me seriously. It's always James. It's always James. Yeah, I did the juice twice because it wasn't enough. Right, what else? That's it. So we're waiting on the sweet potato. Once the sweet potato is cooked, this will be done. So all we're going to do is take that off the heat and let it cool down because the sweet potatoes won't be too much longer. So I'm going to take that off the heat a little bit and let it cool down. And then we're going to add in some Greek yogurt again. So once my sweet potato is cooked, because I don't want to do this too soon, once it's cooked, I'm going to add in some fat-free Greek yogurt. So I'm just letting this cool because I don't want it to curdle, and I'm bringing this to room temperature. So I'm going to let this cool, then I'll spoon some of this in, stir it in with a teaspoon of sweetener, then I'll chuck I'm going to put some, that's what I've not done, guys. Spinach! Let me put it back on, hang on. Who's used spinach? Somebody's get the spinach to the guinea pigs, so I'll just have to whack in what I can. I knew I'd forget something. Honestly, brain like a drain. I'm very stubborn when it comes to my kids. I annoy the teachers something rotten. Oh dear. There we go. Right, here we go. That's going to wilt down. Once that's wilted, we'll take it off the heat and let it cool down a little bit. Then we're going to spoon in some fat-free Greek yogurt with a teaspoon of sweetener. Once it's stirred in, we're going to mix in our sweet potato because we don't want our sweet potato to go mushy. We want it to like hold its shape still. We're going to stir it in and serve it. You can serve it with rice if you wanted to, or cauli rice. I am literally just gonna dish it up with the onion and carrot bhaji. Where is my pan from? My pan is from John Lewis, and I've had it for like 13 and a half years because it was a wedding present. We had pans on our wedding list. There we go. So the spinach wilts right down, but it's just added, look. It's just added a nice bit of colour. So when you whack in your sweet potato, boom, full dish. That'll do me, Andrew and Holly, and it'll do like lunch tomorrow. Let me just check the oven again. Come on, it's not far off. I've done it again, look. Seriously, I hate glasses. I proper hate them. You get pan on offer at Argos. There you go. Any pan will do. I prefer a metal handle though. Just give that a couple of minutes, and then we're going to leave it to cool. So that's it, guys. I will I'll take a picture once it's done. I will then post it on the page with the recipe, and then you'll know what to do. And it will have all the links for the Spice and Tice, the YouTube channel, my group, everything. So I hope that was helpful. Enjoy your tea. And all I've got to do is mix this in at the end with the sweet potato. Fat-free chips. Fat-free chips. Yeah, you can't beat Slimming World chips, Dawn. Delicious. Right. I'm going to love you and leave you. Have a fabulous evening. I'll see you all tomorrow. You laughed out loud with the glasses. The glasses are a nightmare. I hate glasses. Nightmare, but I can't see without them. Oh dear. Right, you use a wok all the time. Boom, yeah. Wok. I've got a big wok actually. I've not used that in ages. I always use the same pan. Right, thank you. See you tomorrow. Love you. Bye. Mwah.